Friends, morning. Welcome back to the channel. I am in Jamaica. This morning I want to talk a little about marijuana production by the small farmers in Jamaica and how the government treats small farmers in this type of production. A couple of years ago, they came up with what they call the marijuana licensing authority. Yeah, where they wish to regulate the production of marijuana and its exportation. Now, it's the big farmers, the big names, not necessarily even farmers. It's big names who know nothing about grassroots production and who has not struggled in the system over time. They are the ones who are benefiting from this type of system. For one, the licensing fee. Small farmers can't afford that. For two, the land on which the farmers produce their crops. Usually, these lands have no paperwork. They are probably coming down in the family over a long time period, hill lands. And they can't produce the paperwork for these lands, and so they can't be registered. Now, this is really not looking good. If there's a market for marijuana, there are persons who have struggled for the industry. Yes, it is a backdoor industry for the poor man in my country. The big people, the rich folks, are allowed, quote unquote, to formally license their farms and so to produce undisturbed. Yet the small man who is doing his small production is still being targeted and his crop being destroyed. I don't know who has been doing the social inquiry into this industry in the country to see whether or not it makes sense to the local persons. Many persons have sent their children to schools and even as far as universities from the proceeds of marijuana production. Why is it illegal for some? And why is it legal for some? It's not a system where they say, okay, you will bring your produce on a certain day to a particular location, and here we will wait off, we will pay you what you're due, and life goes on. No. This small man has no such leverage. He's hunted and his crop is destroyed, and believe me, he's imprisoned. You want to know how serious this thing is? Talk to one of those farmers in the hill. Go down to St. Elizabeth, Manchester. Go up in the hills. Talk to these persons for days, for months. They are in the hill country producing what my country government would say an illegal drug. How can the same drug, how can the same crop be legally produced by some and illegally produced by others? How comes the persons with a lot of money who knows nothing about marijuana production, ganja production, how is it that it is he who is benefiting now from the blood, sweat and tear, imprisonment, broken families, broken homes? How comes it is so easy for these upper class persons to benefit from such an industry? Where does the average Jamaican sit in all of this? Mr. Prime Minister, Mr. Minister of Agriculture, Mr. Finance Minister, Minister of Social Development, what happened? Aren't your poor citizens worthy of a sizable income? They are desirous of good living. Yeah, we need AC in our houses too. We need to be able to pay Jamaica Public Service for its electricity. We need good running water. We need our children to go to good schools. We want to eat venison. What are you saying to us? And the worst thing? Whenever they are exporting, their product. They have big headline, first shipment of marijuana exported to blah, blah, blah. First shipment of marijuana exported to so, so, so. At the same time that is filtrating the airwaves, a poor man farm is being gutted by fire. A truck is being seized. A driver is being arrested and charged for transportation or drug trafficking or whatever. What is the problem, Mr. Prime Minister? We are farmers. We can't afford university education for ourselves. We have to do the best then for our children. Are you helping us? No. You're blind. Can't you even see the flight of your skilled persons? Aren't you aware that some of these persons who are leaving are so upset with the system because their parents suffered, because they were schooled on funds that their parents earned from the sale of marijuana? Why? Why is it legal for some and why is it illegal for some? Where is the balance? Mr. Prime Minister, where is the balance? I see you have big parade, 60th anniversary of what? We are still enslaved. You can fool some of the people sometime. Some of the people sometimes. But beware that these persons, they will one day wise up. They are gonna be wise one day. And oh, what a country, sweet Jamaica land we love. It will be a disturbing situation. Yeah, you talk about control of this and that and that. Let me tell you, people want a good life. People want to be able to say, okay, I'm going to stay here because I can afford electricity. I can afford to buy myself a dishwasher, washing machine. I can have air conditioning units in my house. Better yet, I can have solar energy. I can buy panels. No, but these are just myth, fairy tales to the masses. Yeah, man. Think about what is happening here. You're doing census now, yeah? And you figure that. That's a good thing. Yes, you want to count how many poor people you have in your country? Will there be a question on the question sheet to ask us which income level or what our status in society? You have to start listening. Get out, and when you get out, don't come, okay, I can wear old sneakers or I can whatever. That is not your usual life. So don't come patronize us, the poor. Stop it. Make the change you promise. We have many elderly persons in nursing homes or in their own homes. They have worked hard all their lives. They are farmers. Yes, when they get old and they're taken to the hospital, you know what happened? Community members just leave them in the hospitals and then they are transferred to the infirmaries. Do you know that? And these are persons who have worked hard, who you have caused to be paupers. You have destroyed their farms. You have robbed them of their earnings. Yeah, their sweat. Yeah. Yes, their sweat. Their sweat gonna cry out to you. Many of your colleagues, when they get elderly or the elders among you, they are in the upscale home. Or they may be in some elder care communities overseas. You need to visit these infirmaries. You need to see what is happening. You need to understand the times. These poor people are poor. We are poor because of the system. The one thing that we have, that we, the poor, can uplift ourselves. You have taken it. You have taken the industry for yourself and for your rich friends. What do we have? You will make sure you create a marijuana licensing authority. It's a sham. That's a friendly society. And it's not a friendly society in the good way. What are you doing for us? We all can farm, but you have taken the farming to upscale. Something has to change. We have to do something so that our Jamaica can be a nice place to live. My friends, I hope you enjoyed this video and I look forward to meeting you next time. My name is June, sending you love, much love from Jamaica. Stay blessed, stay focused, stay on your path.